Good afternoon. I would like to welcome you to this celebration recognizing all that you have accomplished during your PhD studies. I realize that this is not how you envisioned your graduate career would end. In the last couple of months, we've all had to learn to adapt to the unexpected. I guess that's a lot like research. You spend hours, days, even weeks carrying out an experiment only to realize that it didn't work for technical reasons or that the data were inconclusive. So what do? You adapt. You show the resilience that all good scientists possess. You troubleshoot your experiments, you revise your hypothesis, and you go back to the lab bench. Eventually, it all works out, and you publish your papers and write your dissertation. As you prepare to move on in your careers, you will also have to adapt, this time to the new normal. But you are prepared. The analytical and critical thinking skills you developed in your PhD studies and your resilience place you in a position to make a difference. And you will make a difference no matter what direction your career takes you, whether it be tackling diseases like COVID-19 in academia or biotech, working in science policy, or some other endeavor where you can apply your unique skill set. It's been a pleasure knowing you and working with you over the past few years. I wish you all the best in your career. You will always be a member of the GMS family. And remember, GMS scientists make a difference.
Congratulations to my fellow newly minted PhDs. I'm deeply honored that you would choose me to speak on your behalf. And a little confused as to why you picked a classmate who didn't know when to stop asking questions. Be glad that today I have just 5 minutes to natter on instead of the hours we spent together in foundations. First, I want to thank the people who were invaluable to our time at BU. Each of us is indebted to the family and friends who knew when one more repeat was one too many, and who lit our paths when we were stumbling in darkness. Thank you. There are several administrators throughout GMS and the departments, without whom many of us would have fallen flat on our faces before reaching the finish line. We're lucky to have you in our corners. Last, but certainly not least, a heartfelt thank you to the professors and other mentors who have contributed to our development. Your recognition that personal and professional advancement go hand in hand is one of many reasons that earning a PhD with you has been a privilege. Today, many of us are conflicted. Jubilation at completing our doctoral work, and guilt for feeling joy when so many are suffering. Excitement at taking the next step in our careers, and fear at entering the job market during record unemployment and instability. But for the time you listen to this, I want you to take a deep breath and set those feelings aside. Get up and walk over to the refrigerator. Grab some ice cream. But before you open that door, close your eyes and imagine being in your kitchen during another pandemic, October 1918. The first thing to notice? No refrigerator. Those won't become common until the 1930s. You probably wouldn't even have had an ice box. So unless you're going to eat that whole pint of ice cream at once, and so what if you are? Forget about the comforting power of a cold treat. As you stand in your 1918 kitchen, hand half raised towards a non-existent refrigerator, your mind wanders to the pandemic ravaging your city. What could be the cause? The first hypothesis incorrectly blames the bacterium Bacillus influenza, but science quickly offers hope. Experiments published in November of 1918 indicate that the causative agent is a filter-passing virus, not a bacterium. In January of 1919, 2 physicians suggest treating patients with convalescent serum, building upon the recent discovery of serum therapies. Although these advances propagated too slowly to save lives during the 1918 influenza pandemic, they're a part of the foundation on which our response to today's crisis is built. Okay, you can open your eyes and crack your refrigerator now. Go ahead, scoop out some ice cream. or just eat it out of the carton. Nobody's watching you. But as you do, give thanks to your fellow scientists. Their discoveries allow us to quiet our nerves with ice cream in the safety and comfort of our homes. And it has also shrunk the time between the discovery of an etiologic agent and the development of therapies and vaccines. Our predecessors' research has made modern life better than it was in 1918. Today, we celebrate our own passion and ingenuity and assume the mantle of scientific progress. Regardless of our scientific specialties, each of us has a prerogative and duty to ensure that life 100 years from now is better than it is today. I look forward to seeing how each of us will make it so.
Congratulations, class of 2020. It's been so nice having you guys on campus for the past years. Please don't be strangers. Come back and visit us. Congratulations.
Completing a degree like this takes an amazing amount of hard work, patience, and perseverance, and you did it. We're really going to miss you. Best of luck in all of your future endeavors.
Congratulations to those of you from the Behavioral Neuroscience program. You have made me and our faculty proud every day with everything you have achieved. But as proud as we are of you, you should be even more proud of yourselves. You've worked very hard, and each of you have published many papers, presented at many local, national, and international conferences, and contributed to successful grants in your labs. And one of you received your own grant on the first submission. These are impressive accomplishments. Not to mention, 2 of you are going to have your first babies in a few weeks. It's such an exciting time in your lives. I'm so pleased to have you representing the Behavioral Neuroscience program as you continue your careers. We'll miss you, but we're also very excited to see what you do next. So it's time to celebrate all your hard work. Congratulations.
What a year it's been. Congratulations to everyone. The journey has been hard, but you have made it. Thank you so much for everything that you have done for our community. We are what we are today because of you. And all of you are pretty darn amazing. We want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and we will never forget you. Remember that we're always there. Keep those requests for letters of recommendation coming because we know you're doing well. Anyway, from us to you, have a happy life and know we're always there. You have a community you can turn to, and you have a history. Best of luck.
Hello, I am Vickery, Trinkaus-Randall, co-director of the MD-PhD program. I bring to you congratulations in this really difficult time. You guys are all troopers. I specifically congratulate the 5 MD-PhD graduate students who defended their dissertation 2 years ago and then entered clerkships. They received their MD degree earlier this month so that they could join the fight against the coronavirus. I thank them for their humor, their sincerity, their integrity, their desire to help the MD-PhD community. Thank you again. I wish you all the best of luck as you move on to your residencies, as I know some of you are traveling to them right now.
You should all be very proud of your accomplishments. I know that your mentors are proud and that you're missed. It's very unfortunate that we don't have the opportunity to celebrate this big day in person, but that shouldn't stop you from taking in and appreciating the importance of this moment. We wish you all the very best, and we look forward to following your successes in the future. Good luck and congratulations.
Personally, and on behalf of the Faculty of Physiology and Biophysics, I congratulate you all at this exciting point in your career. You are now moving on to the next stage of your life's journey, and in many diverse fields of scientific involvement, whether it's basic research, biotech, pharma, consulting policy, scientific writing, or many other fields. You're doing so at a time when society is under unprecedented stress from the pandemic, and the voice of science is often ignored. Your education and knowledge is of paramount importance, and your task is to make sure that the voice of science is heard. We wish you the utmost success, and remember that the bond between you, your mentor, and the faculty in general is for life.
Colleagues, I'm so pleased to be able to extend my warmest congratulations to you for all that you have accomplished as PhD students at Boston University Graduate Medical Sciences. Some of you have researched conditions that are meaningful for the health of your own loved ones. Some are the first in your family to earn a bachelor's and a PhD. Many of you traveled a great distance from your families in order to carry out your graduate work, and all of you have been excellent scientists and mentors along the way. You have made us all so proud, from the first day we met you during interviews, to the start of school and classes, to advising TA and thesis committee meetings along the way. I'm here to say, job well done. It has been our honor to be part of your journey. Best of luck in the next chapter, and I look forward to shaking your hand and greeting you as Doctor as soon as we are able to celebrate you in person. Congratulations!
On behalf of the microbiology program, it's my pleasure to congratulate all the PhD and MD PhD students due to graduate this year. In particular, I want to give a message to those who studied microbiology. These extraordinary times of COVID-19 really highlight our need for scientific knowledge, and between you, you've worked to develop an instant read sensor using a bacterial transcription circuit to elucidate how viruses multiply their genomes and manipulate host cell mRNAs, to understand how neutrophils and lymphocytes accumulate in inflammatory diseases, and to reveal how bats tolerate viral infections. I think we can all appreciate how important this research is at the present time. Congratulations on your amazing achievements. It's been a privilege to work with you all for the past few years. We wish you every success. We miss you already, and we hope that you'll stay in touch.
With the SARS-CoV-2 pandemic, we have certainly entered into stressful and challenging times when we would not know what will come next. Adding to that, you're leaving BU and transitioning to new and exciting research positions in academia and industry. Because of this, you help me feel a sense of hope and promise, and knowing that you have all developed into the next generation of independent scientists and critical thinkers who are capable of tackling medical problems such as what we're experiencing now. We are all impressed with your accomplishments, what you have contributed to the scientific community, and we are truly excited to see what you'll do next. We congratulate you all with our fullest respect and admiration.
On behalf of Dr. Farb, the Department of Pharmacology and Experimental Therapeutics, and the NIGMS program in Biomolecular Pharmacology, I would like to officially congratulate our students who completed and defended their dissertation research studies this past academic year. Despite the unprecedented challenges that we have faced these past months, our PhD students have been resilient and completed their studies with enthusiasm. Pharmacology as a discipline has evolved into a diverse field requiring expertise in many techniques. Students from our program have proven that they can excel in the diverse and evolving field of pharmacology with bright futures ahead of them. We all convey our warmest wishes and hopes for all our students as they progress to the next stages of their career development.
Oh, sorry. I was just really getting into this whole celebration and could not resist pulling out the PhD swag. Hi, I'm Andrew Henderson, and I've been asked to close today's ceremony with a toast. So I encourage you to grab a drink if you're not already drinking, since who really knows what time it is or even what day it is. When I think of events like today, I think that we need to acknowledge two things. One is what you've accomplished over the last 5-ish or so years, your perseverance, your hard work, and most importantly, your successes. But just as relevant, and maybe even more special, is your potential and what lies ahead, your future as scientists, teachers, mentors, and as leaders. And when I look at this group of PhD students, I think our future looks very bright. Well done, good luck, and cheers.